trap for you ugly mugs. Click in that bruise, balls and suds. With a joke or two, three ugly mugs. Ain't got nothing to prove. Rockin' the bay with their podcast groove. Real foam rising, the laughter flows. Talking touchdowns and hockey blows.
Damn right. We're doing it, baby. Hello, everybody. We're here. It's episode 64 of the Three Ugly Mugs. I am Johnny B, along with the other mugs in the building. That is Matt Fernandez over there. Hey.
And a happy day to you, sir.
Hello. And then, of course, down there, that is John J. Murray. Say hello.
Hey, what's going on? Happy holidays.
You loud as shit.
I feel loud. I can't hear myself.
Yeah, you loud as fuck, dog.
Everybody, it's John J. Murray.
It's the only thing I don't like about this program, the StreamYard, is that there's no audio monitoring.
Well, let's find a better one. I'd rather not spend $45 a month for some shit program.
I looked, and this is the best one. Yeah.
You're so loud, Johnny B sounds quieter.
I know.
Holy shit. I'll turn myself down.
It's fine. It's fine, everybody. We're having a good week.
What is this,
You know,
episode 64?
Yeah, I guess. I'm guessing. Yeah, I think it is.
We're still working out the kinks.
Yeah.
Dude, it takes a while. Sometimes it takes, 100 episodes to figure
Sometimes
it out.
you never get it. Sometimes you never figure it out, and that's okay too.
It's okay. It's the effort that I really care about. It's
Yeah, we're just here to talk shit.
yeah. As long as we're doing our best, we're giving it the old college effort. I think that's what really matters, folks. Let's get this out of the way. In the background, we have James Bothwell. Make sure you follow him at JRB Comedy. And of course, you see right here on the screen at John J.S. Planet, at Matt Fernandez World, at Johnny B. Tampa, at Three Ugly Mugs. Yeah, and if you're watching this on YouTube and you haven't subscribed, do that. Slap a like, all that stuff. If you subscribe, you'll get a notification whenever we release the podcast. And that's normally on Tuesdays or Wednesday mornings. So you'll have it bright and early around 6 o'clock on a Tuesday or Wednesday, whenever it's better for us. And you'll have a fresh, brand new, right out of the oven, right? Freshly born out of the vagina podcast for you. It's also on Spotify.
Steamy
Oh my
podcast.
God, just covered in placenta and all that stuff. So yeah,
I'm pretty sad to say that we did not get nominated for a Golden Globe. Our podcast, podcast. They have a podcasting category in the Golden Globes, and we were snubbed.
So dumb.
We were snubbed.
Snubbed again.
It's so dumb. What are we doing with these awards shows now? It's all so dumb. Who cares? Nobody cares. It's like when you.
I don't think you should get an award for something that anybody could just fucking do. You just turn this thing on and just do it. So I don't think you should get an award for that.
I
not like
honestly
we're journalists or something.
I think they just did it to not nominate Joe Rogan. I think that's why they did it. It was just like, guess what? Guess who's not winning? I'm like, okay, all right, you showed him. Okay, who cares?
It's too late. Joe Rogan already has a Golden Globe for his performance on what was that show? The radio show?
Oh, the news
radio. Yeah,
news radio.
Oh,
no, news radio. No, Trump was on Just Shoot Me. Yeah, it was last year. It was one episode. It was all right, but and also the CEO of that insurance company. Anyway,
just shoot yourself.
got him.
Got him, fellas.
Not as good as the other guy got him, but you got him.
Yeah,
it's true. It's true. Not a good week for sports in the Tampa Bay area. Our Bucks are still fledgling pretty badly. The Lightning haven't won in 4 games, and they can't score goals.
Somehow.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just a bad week, folks. We'll pick it up. It's the trip to
you were hot on Sunday. Johnny wanted us to start podcast immediately so he can stream into a microphone.
He was like, "Stop what you're doing. I need to vent."
Well, I figured when the iron's hot, you know what I mean? Like right then, anything with Buccaneers locally is going to be trending. So I thought, let's jump on it and talk some shit, I noticed that the other podcasts locally that cover the Bucs, that they're going live pre-show and post-show, and I'm like, man, we should probably look into
those guys don't have lives. Yeah,
I mean, do we?
They have sponsors.
Right.
Hey,
because
I'm
they
trying to
try
enjoy
harder
my
than us.
Sunday. Okay, And
Right.
It's a chicken egg thing. Do they have sponsors because they try, or do they try because they have sponsors?
I think it's
I
a
don't
little
know,
bit
man.
of both. Yeah, I
I
think
don't
that's
know.
what I think it works out that way. I don't know.
I'm not willing to risk it.
Yeah, I don't know. I just thought, hey, let's go fucking for a half hour and talk some shit. That'd be at least it'd be like cathartic, because I was so fucking hot, dude.
I
Like,
was really mad.
I don't mind losing if you try. You know what I mean? But I really believe Todd Bowles has lost this locker room, man. And it's sad because I root for Bowles. I like Todd Bowles. I want him to win. I don't want him to get fired. But when you're watching this happen, it's like having a drug addict uncle, and you're like, I want Tom to live.
Just be
and
better. Yeah, I want you to be better.
function. I'm rooting for Tom, but right now, fucking Tom sucks, dude. I hope he doesn't come over for Christmas, because he's gonna ruin everything. Because he's gonna fucking snort coke in the kitchen and fucking make grandma cry again.
I mean, we lost.
Sounds like an awesome Christmas.
Tom rocks.
Tom fucking rules.
Lost,
Fuck
we
grandma.
lost because of a drop touchdown, but I mean also due to bad coaching. But that Mbuka missed a catch. I mean that was huge. That was fucking huge.
That was a bad
It
one.
was.
And we would have won if
It
we
was.
would have grabbed that.
Let me defend Emeka Egbuka real fast. All right. And this is not in my nature to defend people that are dropping touchdown passes, but I will say this.
His hands are the size of like a fucking Thanksgiving turkey. Okay, like how do you miss a catch with that?
It was raining all day.
Let me just say, well, that I'm not going to give the rain the excuse. He is a rookie. He is a rookie that didn't expect to be the number one receiver in training camp. He thought he was going to be third, maybe probably fourth. But you get Jalen McMillan goes down. Chris Godwin goes down. Mike Evans goes down. Now he's got a lot of pressure on him to perform immediately. And he came out the gate and he did pretty good. And now lately he's gotten a little case of the yips where he's having a hard time catching the ball. But if you look at other rookie receivers that ended up being very good receivers in the league, if not first ballot Hall of Famers, it's happened. Mike Evans had a really bad time catching the ball as a rookie, to the point where they were like giving him counseling and shit like that to get his head right. Jerry Rice had a really bad rookie season, dropping the ball. I'm not saying Egbuka's Jerry Rice or Mike Evans. I'm saying it's tough on a rookie. It happens. Marvin Harrison Jr. is really struggling as a young player. So I will give him the rookie pass.
Give him whatever they gave Bucky Irving when he was all scared to play. And then he came back from an injury and fucking murdered. So
I don't think he's murdered since he's been back. I think he's
not this week, but the week before.
I didn't think he'd be murdered the week before. He was good, but he wasn't his prime self yet. Like,
tack on to what you were saying, like out of all the receivers in the league, I think it's 123 for catchable targets. The like percentage of balls that are thrown to you that are actually catchable and hit you in the hands, Egbuka is second to last. So
yeah,
Baker is part of the problem, and also I think that kind of like when he does have a drop now, you're seeing him get overthrown so much that it's like it feels worse than it even is, because it's like, it's like, oh, you dropped, and also like we're having a fucking hard enough time getting you the ball already.
Yeah, the timing is a little weird right now with Baker and everybody. His accuracy's been a tiny bit off since he had the shoulder strain, and I really think a lot of it has to do with the overall culture with the team right now. I think defensive players are a little out of whack. They're either not giving the effort they're supposed to be giving. I'm watching loafing going on out there. Also, people just not where they're supposed to be. Their assignments are all off. So I think the entire team is they're just off right now.
You got Jason Pierre-Paul, bro. It's going to change everything. You'll see.
Well,
JPP,
I'm excited about it.
Something-year-old pass rusher.
And that is big news, folks. If you don't know what we're talking about, the Bucs have signed 36-year-old Jason Pierre-Paul, USF alumni, two-time Super Bowl champion, and of course, a big reason why we won the Super Bowl in 2020, because we didn't have to blitz when you have JPP on one side, Shaq Barrett on the other, and then Ndamukong Suh and Vita Vea in the middle. Things seem to work out with your front four. I'll say this, and I said this morning on my FM radio show, the Mike Out There After Show on 102.5 The Bone, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Monday through Friday. I'm excited about JPP, not because of what he can do on the field, but just having him in the locker room, having that experience. It's like an extra coach. And also it's somebody that they're going to respect in that locker room. And we need that. We need somebody that's going to hold these guys accountable. We don't have that right now. We don't have, when back in, in the first Super Bowl run, we had guys in the locker room. You did not want to fucking loaf around. You weren't going to do that in front of Warren Sapp. You weren't going to do that around Bill Brooks. And
we need that guy in the locker room that's going to grab you by your fucking face mask and shake the shit out of you. That's what we need.
In 97, when we turned the team around, we had Hardy Nickerson. Nobody wanted to fucking loaf around Hardy Nickerson. 2020, Tom Brady held everybody to a higher standard.
I guarantee you and Dominic Sue would fucking choke the shit out of you.
Yes, dude.
You think to hurt people.
This is my point. This is exactly my point. So maybe this will be a little jolt to the culture, and I think that's what we need. We need to kind of turn this thing around, because right now we're losing what Bruce Arians and Tom Brady brought to this franchise, and that was teaching them how to win and how to think like winners. Right now, they're looking more like the fucking Lovie Smith Buccaneers, and I don't like it, dude. I do not want to fall back into that.
And this was supposed to be our fucking give me this week too.
Yes,
this was supposed to be like everyone had that marked as a win before the first snap. And so if we're losing those games, that we're fucked.
It's inexcusable.
We lost to a 26-year-old rookie. That's as loud. Yeah. That's as old as you're allowed to be. This is the oldest. After 26, you're not eligible for the draft anymore. I looked that up.
Not just a 26-year-old rookie, a fourth-string running back rookie. Wide receivers, aside from Olave, that nobody's ever heard of before. Just guys off the street. And that can't happen if you're a Super Bowl contender. It just can't. I don't want to hear this shit about, divisional games are tough. Fuck you. It's the 2-10 Saints.
Not that one.
No, you're supposed to destroy them. That's what you're supposed to do. If you look around the league, good teams beat the shit out of bad teams consistently. Every now and then you'll get a little weird week where the Rams lose to Carolina because Carolina's playing pretty good football right in this moment. They're liable to look like shit next week. That's how they are. But good teams beat the shit out of bad teams every week. You see it every single week. But somehow the Bucs play down to their competition and barely beat shithole teams. It's not good. The 2020 Bucs beat the shit out of bad teams. They beat the shit out of bad teams.
And we had the clock get run out on us too. That's fucking embarrassing. It's not even like
I also think expectations were a little high this year. Like I don't think we were ever going to be playing for a Super Bowl. Like I don't know. I'm not saying it. Just we didn't make enough changes from last year. The defense still looks exactly the same as it did last year.
I think it's worse,
and that's cool. Yeah. And
I think
you might be right. You might be right. And now we also get all these offensive injuries. So it's that compiled with our defense didn't really do anything. I
didn't expect us to be one of the best teams in the league, but I totally expect to win this shithole division.
Yeah.
And if you win the division, you have just as good a chance as almost anybody. You just got to be playing really good football in January, be healthy in January, and you just got to win like 4 games, and you win the Super Bowl. That's how it works. But you got to get into the day.
Yeah, statistically, if you win a division, you're like no more or less likely than any other team to go.
So you get a home game. You get one guaranteed home game, and
I feel we're gonna look back on this time as like these times where we could have dominated this division. Like
yes.
I don't know if it's bad coaching. I'm gonna kind of think it's that, but I feel like we're gonna look back on these years as years we could have put up like 12 wins, 10 to 12 wins a season.
I mean, I think it is bad coaching only because I'm seeing good players not play to their full potential. And when that happens, I look at coaching. I look at like what, like you see 3 weeks in a row, you got Baker Mayfield calls his team out. Like he's trying to do his job as a leader and calls his team out in the locker room during the press conference. We got to play better. And then the next week they look even shittier. And then Levante David flips out in the locker room. So there's your 2 biggest leaders on the team. And still no response. And then the next week against Arizona, you see Todd Bowles. It goes viral on the internet where he's yelling at the defense before the final drive. And they ended up getting a 4-and-out against Jacoby Brissett and fucking Arizona and barely won in the game. So you go, all right, well, finally, Todd Bowles yelled at him in public. Maybe it'll turn around. No, they go out against the Saints at home in the conditions that you want. You have a dome team playing at your stadium
in the rain. Yeah.
Mhm.
Like everything you need to fucking win that game. And you go out there and just look like dog shit, like dog shit. You let Tyler Schott run 2 big fucking runs on you like he's Michael Vick.
Yeah.
What the kill him? Did you see
That's what I was shouting at the screen. I was like, kill him. Someone kill him.
I want to see blood.
Well, did you see the all right, prime example. The second touchdown run, McCollum just whiffs. He had a chance to murder this guy at the goal line. Have you seen what the Patriots do to people that try to run the ball on them? A quarterback, they fucking murder them.
Push their shit in. Yeah.
I wish I had Christian Gonzalez. That dude's a fucking monster.
But that's what you do. You have to punish a quarterback for running on you. You punish him. And at the goal line, McCollum's like, oh, whiffy poo. No, you fucking murder him. That right there was, to me, said that was the whole story in one play. It was the whole game in one play. You let this fucking guy just scramble away. 3 guys miss him in the backfield. He should have been sacked. They're like, woo, 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 fucking 3 stooges back there. And then McCollum has all he has to do is line him up and end this guy's career. And he just lackluster. It wasn't because he can't tackle him. He just didn't give a fuck. And we can't do it. The guy just got a contract. He just got money he don't deserve, and he's been shit this year. They're picking on him every year or every game. Every game. They go right at fucking McCollum, and he gets burned every game.
He has trouble covering.
Low,
It's crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll forgive getting burnt deep every once in a while if you make a fucking tackle. Aqib Talib used to get burnt deep every once in a while, but that dude would fucking stick you.
Every once in a while. But you see teams are game planning to pick on McCollum. Like nobody went after Aqib Talib. Like that they wouldn't do that.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like when there's an
bad
injury.
Comparison. Yes.
Like when there's an injury and they put a backup corner in, and immediately you'll see a good quarterback go. Like Tom Brady, if you put a backup fucking safety or corner in, Tom Brady's like, I'm exposing that right now. Boom, 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 touchdown. They're doing it in the first drive against McCollum, and he's our starter. That can't happen. That's fucking garbage, dude. So they're going to have to address coaching issues with the defense. They're going to have to address personnel issues with the defense. And sadly, it's probably going to happen after the season. And I'm not confident that Todd Bowles will be our coach. I'm not confident at all.
Hope not. God, please.
I think they're definitely getting rid of him this time.
He's just winning this garbage division, and we could be dominating this fucking. He's barely getting by in this trash division, and we should be killing people.
Even if we go to the Super Bowl, I think they'll fucking fire him.
No. God, no.
Super Bowl.
Are you insane?
If we go to the Super Bowl, we're not going to fire him.
if we go to the Super Bowl, they'll put a statue of Todd Bowles in front of the stadium.
Yeah. It'll be the greatest story in sports history. How the fuck
he'll go to the Super Bowl, lose, and if he loses in the Super Bowl, they'll fire him. Yeah.
I would be like, no, he stays.
There's no way. If they win 2 playoff games, he stays. I think if they lose, if they go to the playoffs and get
immediately lose,
if they make it to the championship, he won't get fired. Yeah.
But think about it, like the Glazers, they're very good at sticking with the coach until they don't have to, until they can't anymore. Mm-hmm. They fired Tony Dungy, and he was way better than Todd Bowles.
Oh yeah,
John Gruden was 9-4 and lost the last 5 games and missed the playoffs, and he just won the Super Bowl for us. After they just gave him a contract, they just extended his contract, so they just paid him millions of dollars to leave because the Glazers. I will say this. I think they're great owners because they're not cheap. They spend money. If you need a player, they'll sign the player. Jason Light, do you need money? Sign them.
Coaches, that's how you make money. They realize that's how you fucking earn.
Yeah. And coaches, they'll fire you and just give you $20 million to leave. Like if they think that you're not going to give them the best chance at winning the Super Bowl. And that's the kind of owners you want. And I don't see Todd Bowles sticking around. They've been very patient with Todd Bowles because we're winning this shit division with barely with 8-9 records and 9-8 records. And last year, we were 10-7, and it's were scraping by, but they're not gonna scrape by. They didn't do it with Tony Dungy, and they're not gonna fucking do it with Todd Bowles for very long. I'm ready.
What do you think their record looks like if they fired Todd Bowles at the end of last season and we had Liam Cohen as the head coach?
Look, he's winning the division in Jacksonville right now.
I think our offense looks better. I still think our defense looks like dog shit.
Well, the trend now, and this is what I want to happen if they do say bye-bye to Todd Bowles, and if they do say bye to him, then I'll be happy with it, because that means he didn't make the playoffs or he got bounced in the first round. And then the trend now is you get a young, offensive-minded head coach, because these guys are thinking more innovative. They're not stubborn like these older guys. And then you get a veteran defensive coordinator that comes in there and fucking beefs up the defense. So you need,
but that's what Todd Bowles is supposed to be.
Well, he's a head coach. He shouldn't be the head coach. I mean, you look what Ben Johnson's doing with Chicago. You know what I mean? Like they go and they grab this offensive coordinator from the Lions, and guess what? The Lions not that good anymore because they lost Ben Johnson. The Bucs lose Liam Cohen, not that good anymore. So you got to have an offensive-minded, innovative head coach, younger, and by younger I just mean 45 and under. I mean, look at the Chiefs. They have the same roster, and they stink this year because their fat boy coach is 70 years old and morbidly obese, which is breaking all the rules. But
a lot of wheezing from that one.
You know what I'm saying?
Until he wheezes.
It's
just loud
mustache.
Yeah.
Did you see? I watched that game, and he's coming off the field at halftime, and I think it was Lisa Salters or whatever, the on-field reporter.
I'm always surprised they don't bring him in the cart back and forth through the tunnel.
Just leave a trail of fucking Reese's Pieces like E.T., you know. But or just fucking White Castle sliders, but fat people. No, she asked him like, hey, you know, your stats are here and this, that, and the other. And she's like, kind of like asking, what are you going to do in the second half? And he goes, we're fine. We'll be fine. And then they just go out there and get their ass whooped in the second half. I'm like, they're not.
The Texans defense is so fucking good. They shut down Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes in like 3 weeks.
This is what I'm telling people. And it's the old adage, defense wins championships. It's true, dude. When the Bucs made that run in 2020, it's because the defense played out of their goddamn minds. Remember, they were the grave diggers. Devin White was playing great. Antoine Winfield Jr. was playing great. We had the 4-man rush that nobody could fucking stop. That was the defense that carried us to a 7-game winning streak. It doesn't hurt when you got Tom Brady and a bunch of great wide receivers and Leonard Fournette. But
handpicked
the teams that are the teams
Tom
that are,
Brady.
Right. Yeah,
because Tom Brady's better than most coaches and GMs. Yeah. He's like, look, I'll coach this team and I'll bring players in. You're welcome. But the teams that are killing it right now, defense. I'm watching that Chargers game last night, and the speed on their defense. Anytime somebody touches the ball, 4 people are hitting them. That's how the Bucs defense used to play. Now we can't cover anybody out of the backfield. We can't do shit. And if we can't do that, then Baker's got to score 35 points every game, and that's not happening now. So right in this moment, the Bucs aren't a good football team. They're just not. And it's because our defense is fucking garbage.
There's no pass rush. That quarterbacks are they're standing back there.
Matt Stafford, they're like dancing. They're doing viral TikTok dances.
Matt Stafford was just like, over there.
It kills me.
Over there.
It kills me when people are like, the Bucs need to get a bunch of, we need more defensive backs. And I'm like, look, McCollum has looked like shit. But all in all, our defensive backs aren't the problem. It's the pass rush. We have no pass rush.
Every quarterback has fucking 5 solid seconds to fucking.
If you take a second off for how long you have to cover someone, anyone could be a good cornerback.
Yeah.
Yes, you could have 2 Darrelle Reeveses and a fucking Deion Sanders back there, and if you got 8 seconds to throw, they're gonna get open. It's just it's basic fucking defensive math. It's like, just pay attention. These guys are running free. You watch these quarterbacks are doing scramble drills on us every play, and you watch the wide receivers, they're coming back to them, they're doing scramble drills too. It's like, what do you want these defensive backs to do? They're playing fucking duck goose out there, and these fucking guys are getting wide open. It's insane. It's broken. And Jason Pierre-Paul will come in and fix it all.
I just want to see.
I'm genuinely scared. I'm genuinely scared of Kirk Cousins, just based on the history of what he's done to this team.
Remember last year?
The two games last year where he threw like 10 touchdowns and 1,000 yards.
Yes.
Fucking crazy.
He can't run. He has a fucking duct tape Achilles heel.
Yeah. And also when he was playing for the Redskins and he was like, "You like that?" and he had the big comeback that was against us. Kirk Cousins.
Lovie Smith.
I hate Kirk Cousins. Yeah. I am worried. I'm worried he's going to have a really good game.
So we got not a long week to get ready because we're playing Thursday Night Football on Amazon Prime against the Atlanta Falcons. What are our chances going into this game?
Luckily, Drake London might not play, so that's good news for us.
Well, we can't cover Robinson out of the backfield. We can't tackle pretty much anybody. So right now I have zero confidence until they start playing. Like since the bye week, the defense is like the worst in the league. Like it's the worst. Yeah. So until they show me they can play up to their ability, I don't have any confidence in the game Thursday.
Well, if Kirk Cousins has 5 to 7 seconds to sit in the pocket, then we're gonna die.
If you have to hit it, he won't run. He's not gonna run. That dude is a statue, just out of necessity because he's old and broken. He's gonna stand there.
I would say this:
gonna have forever to pick us. If he has forever to pick us apart, he's gonna throw for 1,000,000 yards.
If I had to bet my entire bankroll on who's going to have more passing yards, Kirk Cousins or Baker Mayfield on Thursday, I would put it on Kirk Cousins on Thursday. That's how.
Yeah, I don't hate that bet.
That's how bad. That's how bad my confidence is right now. It's bad. I think they're going to have long drives on us, and they're going to burn the clock on us. We're not going to have a whole lot of offensive time. So when we do have the ball, we're going to have to capitalize. But lately, our offense, which used to be our strong point up until like 5 weeks ago, they're 3 and out. Like, what the fuck?
Over and over again.
And then what do you want to do? Put your shitty defense back out there tired. Good. They're already shitty. Now they're tired and shitty. Great. Yeah, it's all the way around. It's just
and they like to they like to tout the fourth down conversions stat over and over again on TV. It's like, okay, but we shouldn't be having to make that many fourth down conversions. No. We shouldn't be on fourth down that often.
I know, but when
we're getting a lot of third and longs because we keep just doing these boring ass fucking behind the line of scrimmage throws and these run up the middles. Like it's not very innovative, and we keep doing it and we end up in like 3rd and 6, 3rd and 8.
Yeah, they do the same thing over and over and over again, and it doesn't work.
Well, it's like we were, when in our group chat during the game, and I think we simultaneously pointed out on one of the fourth downs, it was like 4th and half a yard. Here's a good idea. And
a lot of those drives, by the way, were saved by penalties too.
Sure,
a lot of those drives were saved. The Saints had like an extra guy on the field or something.
Good.
They gave us chances to win. The Saints tried to lose. They really did. Yep. But one of those fourth downs, we have Tristan Wirfs out of the game, and Ben Bredesen just got hurt 2 plays before. So we have Michael Jordan at left guard and Chumbawamba at left tackle.
The janitor is now on the field.
And they go, well, it's 4th and 1. We should run it behind those 2 guys. That's probably the best place to go. Like, they'll never expect it. We'll give them the old fucking whoop-de-whoop. Like, they're going to think we're going to run it behind fucking the good people. Not us. No, that would be silly. And they get fucking stuffed 2 yards behind the line of scrimmage. And then another one, they do the little pitch at the fucking college pitch out. Let's pitch it out in 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. We need a yard. So let's just give them 7 yards. Fuck you. Yeah. Unbelievable, dude. Unbelievable. Like I was a little league defensive coordinator, and I would love to coach against fucking Grizzard the last 2 weeks. Fucking bad. Fucking bad.
And then we had Kate Otten with what was he, like a fucking foot shy?
He's
bye.
Man,
yeah, no.
He's done.
Boy, bye. Done. 2 times his fucking butterfingers caused interceptions that cost us games. He did it in Detroit. Right. He did it 2 weeks ago. And then we need 4th and 4. Let me run a 3-yard route.
Yeah, he's slow as fuck too.
Anybody runs a 3, dude, I'm telling you.
The fucking sticks, man. Then turn around.
I coached 10-year-olds, and we would bench you for a month if you did something like that. What the fuck are you talking? You're an NFL player. It's if you don't get that first down, the game's over. They're kneeling on the ball in our stadium, and that's what happened.
And that's exactly what happened.
I imagine Johnny B speaking with this level of hostility to a 10-year-old, and it
did.
Oh yeah, 100%.
It's a lot. It's very fun in my heart. Yeah,
we won the national championship. So yeah. Thank you. I used to fucking get real close.
You're welcome, kids.
Yeah. The parents would see me like in the huddle with the kids. They're like, "We love Coach Bell. See, yeah, he's up there like really coaching them." I'm in the huddle like, "I will fucking kill you."
Those kids are grown men now, and I'm sure they still wake up in a cold sweat. Johnny B. Oh no!
I saw one at Walmart a couple of months ago. I was like, "Dylan." He's like, "Ah, fuck!" Ah. He's got a full beard. It looks like Zach Brown. He's fucking shaking. I'm like, "Buddy, calm down, man. I'm not gonna have you run a lap. Maybe, yeah."
Unless you fuck up.
Yeah. No.
We actually have parlays for this game because it's on Thursday night. We don't have to wait a whole week. Do you want to get into those?
Yes.
Let's do Matt's parlay.
Play it, James, you bitch.
The one where
that's not words.
All right, this song's way too long.
Yeah.
All right, we get some parlays. Betting. Johnny always bets.
Those aren't words. Oh, you got me. You got me good with that one.
I just heard like my fucking AOL dial-up over there. What the fuck are we doing?
Oh, shit.
Is this your parlay on the screen right now, Matt?
I don't see any parlay on the screen. Oh, it's on the bottom. He's
on the bottom. Yeah.
Yes, that's my parlay. Yeah, I got Kirk Cousins over passing yards. Kirk Cousins. I took the alt for 2. His line is set at 0.5 touchdowns, which is crazy.
How are the Bucs favored in this game?
Take the over on that for sure. And then the Falcons defense, they're giving up 4.5 yards a carry. So I've got Bucky for all of his overs and a touchdown. It's pretty simple stuff.
Oh man,
$7 to get you $105.
I'm putting mine together right now, dude, in real time for you guys. It's gonna be good.
Nobody was prepared except for me. I did the homework.
I made a bet, but it signed me out for some reason. Oh, here we go.
Would you bet for the Bucs?
I bet.
Are you gonna take the Falcons to win, Johnny?
No.
Okay.
That's
I got
silly.
Bucs to win. I got Baker Mayfield over 324 yards, and Kirk Cousins 2 touchdowns. And Bucky Irving anytime touchdown. That's $7. Gets you 287.
324 yards for Baker.
Yeah,
That's wild.
Yeah, that's too many.
wishful thinking. It's wishful thinking. You're right.
That's too much hope, bro.
I want to have a good Sunday. Okay, if Baker Mayfield doesn't throw for 325 yards, then I'll have a bad Sunday.
All right, you ready for mine?
Thursday game. Sorry.
Oh, this is great, dude.
How many legs do you got? Let me guess. Can I make a bet on how many legs you have?
Bet on how many legs he has on his bet.
9 leg parlay.
No, that's
I'll give it 6.
It's a 5. I got a 5 leg. 5 legs. Are you ready?
Yes.
This is easy. $10 to win $120. It's plus 1,100. I have anytime touchdowns. You want to guess? I have 3 people scoring touchdowns. You want to guess who they are?
Kyle Pitts.
Who?
I also have Kyle Pitts anytime touchdown.
I have Kyle Pitts.
Yeah.
He's one of mine.
Yep. With no Drake London, I like him to score.
Well, you're that, and we can't cover tight ends at all. I have Bijan Robinson anytime touchdown, and I have Bucky Irving anytime touchdown. Those are my 3 anytime touchdowns. And then the 2 easiest bets here. Kirk Cousins over 202 yards passing and over 1.5 touchdowns. So I got that plus 1,100. $10 wins you $120. If that doesn't come through, Is anything real anymore? You know?
Is anything at all real?
Like, what are we doing? Yeah. So that's there. I got it. Boom, bang, pow. You know, here's exactly what will happen. Tyler Algier will have 2 touchdowns. Bijan will have 0 touchdowns. Some backup tight end we've never heard of before will have a touchdown. And Bucky Irving will get hurt in the first quarter, and Sean Tucker will have 2 touchdowns. That's exactly
put that fucking evil on us, Johnny. Okay,
dude. I hope Sean Tucker gets paid for the way he's played this season, man. He's looked really good between the tackles.
That's the thing that aggravates me too. Like that game Sunday against the Saints, and I know we want to move on from it, but real fast, we'll go back to it.
Never.
they always talk about playing the hot hand, and Bucky Irving was the 3rd best running back on Sunday. I thought fucking Tucker and White both were running the ball very well.
Had some good runs too. Yeah.
Yeah. And then they just kept putting Bucky back in. He kept getting stuff behind the line of scrimmage. He had 1 good run in the 4th quarter. But yeah, it's like just let Sean Tucker fucking pound it. Like, what are we doing?
Especially in a game like that where it's all gross and muddy and wet. Yeah, classic.
Yeah,
classic
just
man.
Yeah, but
big guy. Yeah.
Yeah, it's annoying,
yeah,
dude.
Make big man crash into people. Yeah, simple science.
But Vita Vea, running back, man.
Yeah.
You guys want to talk about fantasy football now?
Yeah.
Fuck no.
Woo!
Yeah, I like the Bucks. I'm gonna make the playoffs just because someone has to get in.
Yeah,
just limp in.
No, it would. I think it would have been me if I didn't lose this week.
And just like the Bucks, Matt did it with 0 effort.
0.
I stopped setting my lineup 4 weeks ago.
Well, it's an auto lineup,
and I won 3 out of 4 games.
Yeah,
I don't know how that's possible with all the teams that were on a bye week. How your shit somehow fucking lined up.
I just win, bro. That's what I do. I don't know what you do, but I just win.
Shocking, dude. I lost the last 2 weeks, and it was because of bye weeks. Like I didn't have Christian McCaffrey. I didn't have a lot of my players because of the bye weeks, but I still made the playoffs. Of the 4 ugly mugs, me and Matt made the playoffs, and you and Bothwell sadly did not. So it's up to Matt and I to keep the trophy in house somehow.
I'm rooting for Rob Dietz.
Yeah,
I hope you guys fucking
root for us.
Lose.
That's mean.
Fucking Dietz, really?
I hate you guys. Rob Dietz is a nice guy. Okay, I like him way better than you guys.
He is a nice guy with way too much hair.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not a nice guy, and I have no hair. See
well, that's probably why. Yeah,
that's how the universe works.
That's how the universe works. If you're an asshole, all your hair falls out.
That sucks, dude. Yeah. Well, there you go, Matt.
I'm very happy.
Yeah, congratulations.
That I'm in the playoffs because I don't even have the sleeper app anymore. I deleted it 4 weeks ago.
I thought you had other teams.
Myself. I did.
Oh, you do.
I have one other team, right? And let me tell you, they weren't doing good either.
Oh.
So the playoffs officially starts this week then?
Yeah, the playoffs start this week.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay. And who are we both playing in the playoffs?
I don't know.
See. I'm looking right now, baby.
I'm just happy to be here.
Matt
baby,
doesn't have the app.
Yeah. I feel like I just escaped a third world country. I'm just happy to be here, man.
It still hasn't updated because
it hasn't updated.
No, it won't update. You have to actually look at the playoff.
No,
bracket.
Here it is, dude. And here's the playoff bracket. Johnny,
there he is.
Play. Who's Guido Valor? Who the fuck?
You're playing Joe.
It's
Joe
Riga. I'm playing
Matt,
Riga.
You have to play. You got to play the bartender, Ethan.
Ugh.
Yeah,
I'm the last seed, so I'm gonna have to play the best team.
Both of you pricks don't win. I'm rooting for the guy.
Sean Guest is the best team at 12-2. Number 2, Rob Dietz with 11-3. Ethan 9-5. Johnny 6-8. Joe 6-8, and Matt 6-8.
Wow,
we're all 6-8. We all suck.
Yeah,
I don't know though. You know how many? I don't know how many times this has happened to you guys, but like so many times in the last like 20 years of playing fantasy football, I've been like 12-1 and lost to some fucking losing record dickhead in the first round. It's happened so many times. So,
oh, dude, yeah, it's the records mean nothing. Once you get it, really, you just need to get in. That's the fucking first step. After that, it's just as much luck as it is in the regular season.
Yeah, I mean, I got my starters coming back in. So last week I had McCaffrey out, I had Bo Nix out. Yeah, so it's Stephon Diggs was out. Robinson for the Giants has been killing it for me. He was on a bye week, so I had a lot of bad bye weeks this last week or two. So yeah, I won't have to start Kyle Monangai this week. You know,
I had all my bye weeks in the same game. I had to actually get other players because I had literally 5 guys on a bye week in the same week.
Yeah, Sean Guest messaged me and he goes, "Why did you just cut Rome Odunze off your team?" I said, "Because I need a wide receiver. My whole
you need
team
somebody.
is on bye weeks. Yeah, it's like fucking brutal. I have no choice. I have to do something." So,
Well,
Christian
I gotta
Watson
say-
had a good week for me. Though it was good.
I gotta say, this is the first time I played fantasy football this year with you guys, and I gotta say, I fucking hate it.
Oh
I'm
man, it's
miserable.
fun.
It's terrible. No, it's not. It's the least amount of fun I've ever had doing anything.
Well, I
Yeah.
think I think we should start doing a weekly FanDuel with the. I used to do that with my nighttime radio show where I would set up a private FanDuel and play against the listeners. I think that'd be kind of something fun we could do too, like a daily league type of thing. Where we got
Yeah, it's
some
just whatever
money.
the game is that day or whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
What is it? What is it, like $5 or something like that?
You can do them as little as $1, but I mean,
Oh,
I wouldn't do it for less than $5. You want to make it interesting, you know?
You're right.
I'm downloading the Sleeper app. Maybe they'll become a fucking sponsor. Go sleep.
Yeah, exactly. I thought it was a sleep aid. I didn't know it was for fantasy football. Yeah. So, yeah, it's
Good try, you fucking losers.
speaking of losers,
I don't feel that bad because all you guys are fucking 6-8. We're all losers. together.
Minimal effort, and I'm in the playoffs. That's
Yeah,
what I should change my team name to Minimal Effort.
our playoffs? Question mark. That should be your team name.
How did this happen?
It's just a picture of fucking the old Colts coach. Playoffs?
No, Jim. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be fun. Speaking of losers, Notre Dame got the big old fuck you from the playoff committee in college football.
Yep.
And they do have a gripe. Like when you look at like the records and who they lost to and who Miami lost to and things like that, it is kind of wild. So that, you know, I mean,
FSU was the one that was screwed over last year because they were undefeated.
well, yeah, it was 2 years ago or something. But
2
yeah,
years ago,
But
That
they
was
lost their
weird.
starting quarterback, like the week.
but it was
before.
also a 4-team playoff at that point. It wasn't 12 teams like
It wasn't
now.
true.
Look, I get.
I thought we talked about that on the podcast, but we must have talked about it on your radio show because I remember
Probably.
talking about it with you guys.
Yeah. One thing I don't really like about the playoff system, one of the things, and I get the whole Cinderella story. It's all fun and dandy, but
Sure, yes.
Why you got James Madison in there, dude? They're gonna get fucking raped in the first round.
fucked,
Like,
dude.
they're not better than
Tulane versus Ole Miss already happened, and it was a fucking murder. It was.
I
Well,
know.
yeah.
I think it was,
It's
it was
like-
45-10 or something like that. Yeah.
This is not professional football. It's not any given Saturday. They're gonna get molested. It's gonna be bad, dude. It should be the 12 best teams in college football. It
Yes.
should be the 12 best teams. The rankings. James Madison's
Either should be the
25.
12 best teams in college football, or it should be every college team that has a bulldog as the mascot. It should be one of those 2 ways.
You look at teams that are still like ranked in the top 25 that aren't going over like Tulane and James Madison, like teams like Vanderbilt, way better.
Mhm.
It's kind of ridiculous to be honest. I like having a playoff.
They're trying to force like those Disney moments, you know?
Well,
like, oh my
they
god,
need
it's so amazing.
They need to make bowl games more important somehow, because that's the
Mhm.
spot for these teams. You know, it's there's where they're supposed to shine, but there's really no reason for them to do it if they're not going.
Yeah, what's the incentive?
What's the incentive? Yeah.
Well, if you're not going to make the bowl games significant when it comes to like the playoffs, if they want the bowl system to still work, they're going to have to like reward the teams better. So like if you want them to come play in the fucking the AmeriQuest Bowl, you need to say, all right, well, the school that wins gets $10 million towards their program, something
Something like that, yeah.
because a dozen teams opted out of bowl games this week. They were like, why? We don't want to.
even that, if you put it towards their programs, that doesn't incentivize the players.
Not the players, but
you're going to pay them.
Well, the players don't have a fucking a real choice. If the school says we're playing in this bowl game, we're playing in the bowl game. They're not all NIL players. You know, a lot of them are just fucking playing. So
I don't know. I feel like the really good ones will sit out, like the Pro Bowl,
like the ones that are going to be first round draft picks. Yeah. But I mean, that happens here anyway.
You don't want to like have your life ruined because you played in the Tostitos Fiesta
the Alamo Bowl. Yeah.
They call that the old Willis McGahee. Do you really want to fucking play in that bowl game and have your knee ripped in 17 different fucking places?
Yeah,
you know
that play is a bummer.
Yeah. He still had an NFL career, which is wild.
Good one, like a pretty good one. Yeah,
good for him, dude. Good for him. Yeah. So I really I enjoyed that Ohio State Indiana game. I actually won a parlay in college football because I had Indiana, I had Georgia, and I had Texas Tech. I think if you had to pick a winner right now, who are you guys picking?
Yeah, it's hard to pick against Ohio State.
Yeah, Ohio State.
It's hard.
Well, they just lost to Indiana. Indiana's very good too.
It's a fluke.
Yeah,
I think Georgia wins it. I think Georgia's just too fucking tough, dude. They got a great quarterback. They got a great defense. Yeah, Georgia's really fucking. They're just.
Georgia looks good the few games I've watched this season.
They're stout in the trenches. They've just destroyed Alabama.
Did they beat? Yeah,
I don't think Alabama's that good, but yeah, Georgia. Georgia's good every year.
Alabama shouldn't have made it in. They shouldn't have made it into the playoffs.
No, they had 3 losses and 1 to Florida State. No,
they got waxed opening game against Florida State. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to see who Georgia plays. I think. Oh shit, does Tulane play Georgia? If they
I think they have a
Miami.
There it is. Tulane
Miami has a tough
Ole
road
Miss
to the championship. I know Miami plays A&M, and then they play fucking OSU, and then they play Ohio State. So I know Miami's got a tough schedule.
And Georgia's gonna fucking wreck whoever gets in their way.
Did Georgia play Ole Miss this season?
No,
I didn't.
No, because Ole Miss is in the West and Georgia's in the East. They only play until the SEC.
I want to root for Miami, but I don't see them.
Dude, Miami didn't even make it to the ACC championship game.
Yeah, no.
Duke can't win their own fucking conference.
I like they put out the best pros, but and they're a Florida team, so I'm inclined to root for them. But yeah, I don't see it happening.
They don't put out the best pros lately. It's
not lately.
State. Yeah.
I think if you made all time teams for colleges, Miami's would be one of the best. Like all-time teams, yeah.
But you got to
way back. Rock Johnson.
Yeah. Michael Irvin.
Yeah.
Warren Sapp. Yeah, I mean
Ray Lewis.
I mean, they used to fucking put them
out. A bunch of fucking evil criminals
in the 90s. Well, in the 80s. Yeah, in the 80s, they bragged about being like the thug team. It was like
I saw that documentary.
Yeah, I mean, they're not wrong. I mean, still the city of Miami.
Allegedly, John. Allegedly.
Killed that guy.
Yeah. I mean, he also grew up in Lakeland, went to Kathleen High School. Right. So, we have a good state. We produce good football players and murderers. Allegedly.
That's a great way to look at it, Johnny. That's a very healthy way to look at it.
Thank you, man. And speaking of college football in Ohio State and local right here at USF, we lost our head coach to Auburn, and I believe we got an upgrade, folks. Somehow, some way, our brand new CEO found an upgrade. I'm stoked about Brian Hartline, dude. Stoked.
So this is a Derek Brooks deal?
Coming from the big boy school.
No, Derek Brooks didn't hurt the deal, but Higgins is the guy that took over. He used to be with the Tampa.
Well, Derek Brooks is an operating officer, I think.
Yeah. He's part of it, but Rob Higgins is the guy that was was running the Tampa Sports Authority and got the job at USF. And his first big hire was the head football coach for the Bulls. And Brian Hartline, you talking about pedigree. Not only has he been the offensive coordinator for Ohio State, but just a wide receiver guru, wide receiver whisperer. He's only developed the best wide receivers in the league over the last several years, because Ohio State and LSU are where all the wide receivers come from. And Ohio State, you got to look at who this guy has coached up and recruited. He's also a master recruiter. So you get a master recruiter and put him in the USF's
offense is already good.
You put him in the state with the best talent. Oh, It's looking good for USF, and also USF spends the max amount of money on NIL. They spend $21 million a year, just like you're allowed to do. So they have a new stadium being built. Now they got this young fucking great offensive coordinator that's a master recruiter and fucking the best wide receivers coach out there. It's all good. Like, it's all good news. I mean, he's got great teeth.
You think he brings any players with him or no?
From Ohio State?
I don't think anyone's leaving Ohio State to go to USF.
Well, we might keep Byron Brown for his last
hopefully,
year.
I was going to say, hopefully Byron Brown stays, if anything.
He'd be dumb to go to Auburn. That's rebuilding for one more year when you could just stay on a good USF team with a fucking phenomenal offensive coordinator and wide receiver coach and everything. Yeah.
Plus it just sucks to live in Auburn. Have you ever been there? It's terrible.
Alabama as a whole, not good.
Alabama's all disgusting. Yeah, it's all bad.
Like it.
Yeah. If you could live here or live in Auburn, Alabama, I think you're going to choose here.
Yeah, look at the ticker. Look at some of the receivers that he's been coaching.
Yes.
Let's
Jigba, Marvin Harrison.
He's got five first-round picks from OSU. He's got Harrison Jr., Olave, Emeka Buga, Jackson Smith, and Jigba, and Garrett Wilson. And he coached Terry McLaurin and Jamison Williams before he transferred to Alabama.
He's also currently coaching the best wide receiver in college football. So
Jeremiah.
Yeah. So that's what he does.
Things are looking up, dude. Things are looking up for the Bulls for sure.
I like Hartline a lot, dude.
He's a better coach than he was a receiver. He fucking sucked in the NFL, but he's a much better coach.
Yeah, no, he wasn't that bad as a receiver in the NFL.
I mean, it's okay to be good at coach and not good at something else. As long as you're good at something.
Is the new stadium, is that next year or the year after?
I believe they
27.
Probably,
27. Okay,
we got another year and a half or whatever.
At Raymond James. Okay,
but it's exciting what they're building there. It's going to be on campus right over there. On Fowler, kind of in that almost Temple Terrace area there, kind of over by Mosey. They got all that land. They're building up around the stadium with shopping and all the different stuff. They're going to make it like a whole project. And man, the mock-ups for the stadium are sick too. They're going to have the largest rooftop bar in Florida will be at that stadium, which is perfect.
Sponsored by Yingling.
Nothing bad can happen with that. Sounds totally like a great idea.
No, it's going to be great, man. I was talking to
they'll be doing concerts and shit.
We were just talking about how many murderers we put out.
Oh yeah, dude. I love it. Vehicular homicides, murder, baby. That's what you do.
Hey man, Brian Hartline had 2,000-yard seasons.
Yes. He didn't suck.
He did all right.
Yeah. For a little tiny little white boy. I put him on my fantasy team one year because I had to, and he won me a couple games. So I mean, think about it. He played for a shitty Dolphins team and a shitty Browns team. And he still got 1,000 yards twice.
Good for him.
And he's white. It's not easy.
I didn't know he was white.
So white. Yeah. But I mean, he's a well manicured white though. If you look at him, he's got a perfect beard. His teeth are completely fake. Gorgeous.
Oh yeah, wow, he's got crazy veneers. Dude. Oh, he's got the Rex Ryan teeth.
Yeah.
They're uncomfortable. Yeah. But he's like doing a fucking selfie in the private plane. He's like, "Hey, Bulls Nation," and all I can see is my teeth. Look at my teeth. My teeth are going to win us the championship.
Handsome Gary Busey mouth. That's what I call him.
Let's see. We got the Heisman Trophy finalists are in. We got Diego Pavia from Vanderbilt, running back Jeremiah Love, Ohio State quarterback Julian Sayin, and Indiana quarterback Fernando Mendoza.
Yeah, I think that game, Indiana versus Ohio State, was the deciding factor, and Mendoza definitely won that one. He looks so goddamn good, dude. He really is a great quarterback. Like, to watch him play, it's pretty awesome. So I think he's a shoe-in. I think he wins because of that last game, for sure.
It's hard to not pick a quarterback for the Heisman Trophy. You got to be like really fucking good at any other position to be considered. So
yeah, it's kind of like the NFL MVP now. It's because it's probably going to go to a quarterback.
Yeah,
I mean, if the Colts would have stayed relevant, I think Taylor could have had a really good shot at it. But he's even kind of fallen off the last 3 weeks. He hasn't had his normal stats, and the Colts are already out of prominence. They lost her.
Yeah, we didn't even touch on that. They picked up Phillip Rivers today.
Old man Rivers.
It's the old man week. The Bucks get JPP. Philip Rivers comes back. I mean,
Philip Rivers is 44 years old and a grandfather.
He hasn't played since 2020. I think he hasn't played since the COVID year. And he's had God knows how many kids since then. He's shooting them out left and right.
It's wild. It really is wild. But yeah,
that injury was fucking terrible, man. That's just
I felt bad
turned into
Jones,
a fucking rubber band.
Think about this. If you would have said a year ago, right? If you had like a fucking a crystal ball a year ago, and you said, man, Danny Dimes going out really ruined the Colts season, you'd be like, what? What'd you just say? You just say Daniel Jones plays for the Colts and that they were 8-1 at some point. And his Achilles ruined the entire. All right. Yeah, that makes sense, I guess. Yeah, the fuck world are we living in? Yeah, it's wild. But it does go to show you though, like that first part of the year doesn't really mean shit. The Bucks were 5-1. They were number 1 in the power rankings. Baker was being talked about as MVP at Emeka Egbuka as the rookie of the year. Todd Bowles as coach of the year. And then 2 months later, the Colts had one loss. They were the number 1 team in the NFL. Now they're not going to make the playoffs. The Bucks are going to have to struggle to make the playoffs. And everybody's questioning every fucking thing. And that was just 8 weeks ago. It's fucking crazy.
That's what's fun about football.
Ravens lost to the Steelers, man. The Steelers still might win that division.
It's crazy. I don't get it. And
another old man at the helm.
Yeah,
the oldest man.
He's the oldest. Old.
Yeah.
He looks
Aaron Rodgers, folks.
Crotchety. He looks. I'm still thinking about that like 3 weeks ago or a month ago when the offensive
looks like an actor in a Just for Men commercial.
When the offensive lineman went to celebrate with him and knocked him down. And it almost put him out this season. And he got up and he was like, God damn it. Ah! He was so mad. Are you kids sad?
I as a kid, I never would have thought that there's going to be like players in the NFL that are like older than the coaches, but we're doing it.
Yeah. It also makes me feel like a grimy piece of shit too when I'm calling people old that are 20 years younger than me. I was on the phone today with a buddy of mine who's 63 years old. We used to play in bands together. And we're talking about the Bucks because that's what we talk about. And he's like, yeah, man, JPP 36. That's pretty old. And I go, hey, you know how old we are, motherfucker? Like,
well, we're not trying to run out on a football field either.
Yeah, I can't run.
Yes.
Like literally.
His giant dong gets in the way.
No, I tried like it started raining the other day and I tried to like run to my car and I did for like 4 steps and I was like, nope, can't do that.
Dude, I
had to walk in the rain.
I shit my pants yesterday and it wasn't even like a big deal. I just went, yeah, it's gonna happen.
It happens.
I tried to fart and I shit myself. Ta-da! I just casually went to the washer.
Glad you shared that with us.
Hey, I'm just saying, you want that is a life goal for you young people out there. You want to get to a point in life where if parts of your body feel broken, you just go, yep. And if you shit your pants, you go, there you go. You know what I mean? That's just how getting old is, man. That's a real goal to set for yourselves.
Time to go pants shopping.
So, yes. Somebody asked me the other day, I was like, oh, my back hurts. And I'm like, oh, what'd you do? And I'm like, I don't do anything. It just hurts.
Yeah, I woke up today.
I exist.
Yeah. I
succumbed to gravity. That's what I did.
Yeah.
I had a doctor give me the old, like, I know Louis C.K. had a bit like that, and it actually happened to me. I told my doctor that too. I go, yeah, man, my back hurts all the time. My shoulder's been really bothering me. And he goes, yeah, it should. Yeah. I mean, you've been fat your whole life.
We're designed. I think we're
like, those bother you. Wait till death because it's creeping up.
And then I told him, I go, what am I supposed to do? And he goes, I don't know, cry like a pussy. And I'm like, all right, never mind.
Well, yeah, it's like we're the exact same creatures that we were 250,000 years ago, where our life expectancy was like 36 years old.
Yeah. Isn't that wild? Yeah, it is pretty wild. Andy Reid's alive, guys.
Yeah, somehow.
You know what I mean? The guy looks like he looks like a White Castle. That's it. To me, when I see Andy Reid, I just think White Castle. I don't know why. I just assume
With that mustache, I'm just like, oh, he eats the kids after he molests them.
Oh no!
He dips them in barbecue sauce.
I love how he leans into it though. Every commercial he's on with fucking Patrick Mahomes, he's just stealing French fries from him and shit. Yeah, he gets it. Yeah, he totally gets it. And by the way, Patrick Mahomes, stop walking like a fucking gay guy with fucking that's holding your shit every time you're on. It's weird.
Sachet. He's all hips. He's all hips. He's like Shakira.
Sachet.
You know what I mean? It's like, we need a winning drive. And he's like, let me get to the huddle.
He walks like Nathan Lane in the birdcage.
Yeah.
He really does.
It's just even gay guys are like, fucking tone it down, bro.
Yep.
Yeah. Scale it back, buddy.
Yeah. Excuse me, I have a parlay on this game. Fucking toughen up, Patrick. Fuck.
All right, fuck.
All right.
You guys want to hit on anything else, or you want to get out of here?
Come see us at the Tampa History Center on Tuesday.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Tampa History Center 1 week from today. Yeah, you can get your tickets
tomorrow when we put this out.
Yeah.
1 week Tuesday.
Yeah, get your tickets. I'm not sure how many they have left, but
January 16th.
If you can't get in, get drunk with us at Publix afterwards.
Yeah, we're gonna take over the Publix.
Yeah, motherfucker.
Come hang out with 3 old men that like to drink in Publix. Right back.
I like to drink wherever it's accessible, and they chose to make it available at Publix. Yeah,
I'm doing it, dude.
All right. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Remember, subscribe on YouTube and Spotify for a video podcast. We are audio everywhere else. Yeah, take us out, James.
I don't know how to wave goodbye.
Love you guys.
Do it.
3 mugs, 3 tails of Tampa Bay breeze. Johnny B's laugh rolls like the gold with these. Matt cracks sharp like a bottle cap snap. John Jay spins words, a sly verbal trap for your ugly mugs. Clear, give that bruise, balls and suds. With a joke or 2, 3 ugly mugs. Ain't got nothing to prove. Like in the Bay with their podcast groove. Foam rise in the